Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to part 2 of No BS, a little bit about me. I'm sure you guys have been on bated breath all week to hear part 2 of my little life. You know, it's not really all that easy to come out here and put myself out here like this, but I feel it was necessary to really show that I understand the struggle. I understand that it's not easy. There's so much stuff in this world to confuse us that it is not easy to just do the right thing. Let's get back to the story. So if you remember last week, I left off with why I wanted to go back and be a trainer again and finish all the stuff I never finished. And that was because of seeing my mom suffer. I loved my mom a lot. She was the one who took care of me. Like I said, my dad, he worked. He was out there. He supported me. He gave me the money I needed. But he was never there at all. It was my mom, my grandmother, and my uncle who raised me and made me kind of the guy I am today. So I passed all my stuff. I got a job at a gym. I'll never forget. It was called Health Star Future Fitness. What a name. It was in Ramsey, New Jersey. I don't know if any of you guys are out there from Jersey. It was in Ramsey, New Jersey on Route 17 North. It's the first job I had as a trainer. That's when I first understood what being a trainer in a big box gym was all about. That's when I learned who got the clients, why they got the clients, and the whole attitude of the club, turn and burn. Get them in, get them spending, get them losing, get them spending again. And even if they don't lose, get them spending again. That made me feel like a total used car salesman. I hated that aspect of it. I knew there was sales involved and all that jazz, but I was there to help people. I wasn't there to take people's money. So, first couple months being at that place, I think I stayed a whole year actually, was not the best experience for my first job as a personal trainer. So after a while, I had enough of that place. I quit. I took a little more time off. I still was studying, constantly learning, still helping people on the side. I was just really disillusioned with the whole thing. And being in New Jersey, having my own place wasn't even a thought at the time. I was still in my 20s, and you know, getting the money up for something like that was just a pipe dream at the time. So during this whole time, still didn't quite get all the partying out of my system. So I was still having a good time, as they say. So finally after that, I met my wife now. We got married and decided to move to Beverly. No, actually we moved to Arizona. Came out here. Again, when I first came out, worked menial jobs when we first worked out here just to make ends meet. But really wanted to get back into that. I was still working out, still helping people for free, but I wasn't doing what I wanted to do for a living. So I was working real hard at a job. I was working on a truck, just trying to make money because we really wanted to buy a house. We were still renting at the time, and I wanted to buy a house. My son was going to be born, and I wanted to make sure he was born, and we had our own house, and we were all taken care of. So I worked my butt off at a job I hated in the 120-degree weather just to get the money up so we could get this house that we're in now. So about a month before my son was going to be born, the most horrible thing happened. My mom died of cancer 1 month before my son was going to be born. And right before we were moving into our old house. So it was my mom died, moved into a new house, and then my son was going to be born. All at once. Horrible, horrible time. So after my mom died and my son was born, we wound up getting some money from insurance things and stuff like that. So I was able to quit that horrible job I was in, stay home, and be around my son for the first year while my wife still had worked a little bit when I was staying home and kind of be the stay-at-home dad for a while. Because I just needed a break from everything. I needed to get my head together with my mom passing away and everything. And believe me, that was a lot of ups and downs. I'm not even going to lie to you. That was a really tough couple of years. And I'm just now starting to get over that whole fiasco. So as my son got a little bit older and we had some money, I decided, you know what, I want to re-up on all my certifications and stuff. Want to make sure everything was up to date. And I want to, again, be a trainer and give the whole big box gym thing a shot, get my feet wet again, and go for it. So now this has been over 15 years of on and off training people, working in big box gyms, doing other things while I was helping people on the side. But this time I wanted to make it my full-time job. So, worked my butt off in the gym, got in some of the best shape of my life. I was super low body fat, ripped, ready to take on the world. Got a job at 24 Hour Fitness out here, worked there for about 1.5 years, got my feet wet again. Fortunately, it was no better. Big box gyms are just horrible in my opinion. I'm not saying there's some good trainers that are stuck working at big box places, but most of them make you feel disgusting working for them, the way they do things, and the way certain people get certain things, and the way you have to train people, and what you can and can't do. A lot of them, from my experience, have just been horrible. So after a couple years being there, I have built up a clientele. A lot of people loved me, loved what I did for them. And I had mentioned to them, I'm getting tired of this place. I'm getting tired of the way they do things here. Just didn't feel right about it. And I said, you know what? I think I'm opening my own place up. Then I'm going to build a studio in the back of my house, and I'm going to train people the right way, the way I want to train them. So I had some awesome clients, and you guys know who you are, come over here when this place was just a concrete floor with oil stains, a stability ball, a couple dumbbells, and a couple bands. And they loved me enough and had enough faith in me to want to come here, pay me to still be their trainer, and be a part of this whole thing building from the bottom up. And I can't thank them people enough who stuck with me as long as they did, even if they're not with me anymore. The ones who came over with me, started this whole thing, and made it possible for me to really have the dream I have now. By no means is it perfect. Being your own business owner is ups and downs. It's not easy. I've been open now 3.5 years now. We've been here. And, I'm not going to lie, the first couple of years it's been a struggle. You have ups and downs. Any trainer will tell you that. It's very cyclical. You have good times in the year and bad times in the year. It's an up and down thing. It's crazy. This is not something you get into to be a millionaire. You get into it because you want to help people. You want to help people who struggle and who just can't. What I hear from everybody is, I'm trying. I can't get to my goals. I can't get to my goals. I'm trying my best. I just can't get to my goals, but I'm never going to give up. And they're struggling, and it's the next diet. It's the next workout program. It's the next big thing. And I've learned, and I've tried just about all of them. For my own self, being up and down with my weight forever, to just wanting to try them out and see what works. I've done everything. Atkins, keto, low carb, Mediterranean, don't eat nothing, 1 meal a day, 10 meals a day, little meals, big meals. I've done it all. And I've had success with all of them. But I've also had non-successes with all of them too. Because diets don't last. I wanted you all just to see my own struggles, my own weight up and down, my own wanting to find that special pill. All the fat burners, all the great stuff that used to be in fat burners, stackers, all the fun I used to have with stackers. Of course, they're not around anymore because they're no good for you. But all the things I've tried, the ups and downs, the starving, the overeating, all because I never did the one thing that you're supposed to do that's really going to keep you healthy for the long term. And that is basically what we're going to start to discuss over the weeks with this whole series is what can I do to make me the healthiest, strongest person that I can be, no matter what that is. Now, yes, for some people it's going to be going to a boot camp. For some people it's going to be counting their calories. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's not for everybody. So what happens to those people? They have nothing? They have no chance, no hope if they don't do those things? That's what I want this to be all about. I'm here to give hope to everybody that there is a way. There is a way to make our bodies healthy again, to teach our bodies to do the things they're supposed to do. Even if we have 5 minutes a day, all those busy parents out there, just like myself, that sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men, You know how that goes. Anything can happen. I want to show you that there still is a way. There still is a way to have your cake and eat it too, literally. That's what I want to show you. Yes, it's good to do. You can't have your coffee. I can't live without my coffee. And go ahead in the comments below and make fun of my accent. It's coffee, people. I don't know how all you say it. It's coffee, it's water, it's drawer. That's how I say it. That's how I say it, and that's the way it is. All my Jersey people, give me a like for this. You know how it is. And we say it the right way in Jersey. All you all people don't know what you're saying. No matter what it is, you find your thing, you stay consistent. And that's what this whole series is going to be about. You have some ideas you want to throw at me, some things you want me to try to cover, some questions you have for me, put them in the comments below. Let me know. Again, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here, people. I am not the next biggest and greatest thing. I'm just trying to break all this down, make it simple for everybody so you can understand it and start hitting your goals. That's it. There's better people out there than me. I've learned from great people out there. I've watched great people out there. But I'm just trying to deliver to you in a little more realistic way, hence the name of my business, to tell people, hey, there is a way to get this done. As always, everybody, like, share, comment, just spread the word. I really want to try to build up this channel. Like I said, I'm going to have reviews of different products and all kinds of things. So please, spread the word. No BS, people. That's what we're all about here. You guys have a great week.